Well, hello there, my cosplaying peeps. And welcome back to another video. Hello. I'm glad that you guys liked my review video last time. But it's that time of year where Spirit Halloween is in town. And as one does when Spirit Halloween is in town, you go buy cosplay supplies. So today, on my TikTok, I kind of made it known that I am doing a cosplay. Some of you may know the webtoon called Lore Olympus. Yes, so I will be cosplaying a character. For some reason, Lore Olympus is catching a lot of grounds for cosplay right now. I think it's because Bauer, whatever. I can't remember his last name. I know Jennings did a Hades cosplay with a group of other people. So this is a cosplay I've actually had planned for quite a few months. I've just been waiting to slowly collect all my pieces, and now I have them, and I'm going to be reviewing part of them. I will be showing a full cosplay that I have put together for this character on my TikTok, and I will be sharing some shorts here on YouTube so that you all may see. But you may be asking, who is this character that you are cosplaying, Jazz, and what parts are you going to be reviewing? Because hey, your channel is called Budget Cosplays, and there's a reason for that. We are going to be seeing if some of Spirit Halloween's body paint is going to be worth the money that they have it priced for. The character I'm cosplaying, well, let's take a look at what kind of objects I have. I have purple grease makeup, and then I have premium full coverage purple makeup, and then I have a lip shimmer kit, which this one's, I'm excited about. This was the most expensive thing that I paid for out of these items. We're going to be testing all these. But, so it's a purple Lore Olympus character. It's a little more of a lesser known character. She's not as popular, but Amplis, or better known as Psyche, that is who I will be cosplaying as. And so I just want to jump right into testing these makeups and seeing if they're going to stand, because my biggest worries with these is it going to stick? How well does it hold up? Is it going to rub off, smear around? How easy is it to remove, and how easily will it rub off onto other objects such as the clothing? Because to be on the safe side, I already got clothing for Amplis that would not be white, despite the fact that she wears a lot of white clothing, because I really don't want to deal with staining clothes if this is going to be rubbing off onto stuff, especially since I'm still looking for a bodysuit, because I don't feel like painting my entire body purple. I'd prefer not to. We'll see how that goes. I gotta find one that actually matches the body paint, you know, or else that's gonna be a little awkward. Otherwise, yeah, this is gonna be a fun time, so let's test this out. So I will not be testing it on my face because, guys, I have work tomorrow, okay? I have work and I'd rather not have purple stained face. I'm just going to be testing on my forearm, okay? We are going to be testing a few different things. I want to test just normally how it stays on, and then I also have a finishing spray from e.l.f. that I'm going to be, a setting spray, I guess I should say, not finishing, setting spray that I will be testing out to make sure whether or not that will help it hold up. I don't have very high hopes for this one, the grease makeup, just because, well, it's grease makeup, and already it looked like it wasn't gonna like stay very well, and it's also not gonna have full coverage. This, however, says it has full coverage. I just have to add water to it to activate it. A matte finish, so this one I'm actually hopeful for. I will be going through and giving you guys prices right now. So to begin with, prices for these items, this was $2.99. Okay, so $3, not that bad. For the grease makeup, $2.49, almost $3 again. Not bad at all. And then the lip makeup is going to be the most expensive one. This was $7. This one, I'm interested to see, because I think this would be really pretty for her overall character. Also, just in general, I kind of want to just use this whenever. So let's hopefully this one works. I'm going to get some of my brushes, and I am going to make some test strips right here, and we are going to test this out, guys. Okay, so the first one is going to be the grease makeup. Let's see how this goes. I'm hoping I can just apply easily without anything. Let's look at the directions. Okay, so right off the bat, this is not full coverage. This is, oh gosh, let's see if I can show it. This is about 4 or 5 swipes with the brush. I'm gonna try and blend it. So that's about 4 or 5 swipes with the brush. I'm wondering if I apply it with my fingers. And that is 1 swipe with my finger. Though it will stain like my fingers and stuff if I do that with my fingers. So this one almost is like good for like fake bruises and stuff. But honestly, not off to a great start with that grease makeup. I mean, it's grease makeup. I kind of expected. I wasn't really expecting full coverage. I mean, this could be really used really well for like if you're doing like highlighter and stuff for Amplis and stuff, or any other character, honestly. So I mean, it's not a complete waste, just not the full coverage or body paint type stuff that I was looking for. But on to the next full coverage makeup. Okay, so I gotta go get water for this one because I need drops of water to activate it. I do not have an eyedropper or anything, so we're gonna see how this goes. I'll be back. So it said add 2 to 3 drops of water. I added 4 just to be on the safe side of things. So I'm just going to grab my other sponge here and I am going to apply this real quick and see how this goes. Well, this is not going well so far right off the bat. Now it said purple on the outside of the packaging. This is looking really mauve. More pink than anything. A little goes a long way. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe it just needs to dry. Let's let it dry or soak in and then try it. Oh no, we'll find out. Alright, so I got it to apply. This is not purple. I was kind of hoping the packaging would be right and just the color, it would take a moment to dry. This is more of like Persephone. This is more Persephone than the purple I need. And so, yeah. I mean, once it dries, it's got good coverage though. Like, it's not rubbing off or anything. I mean, there's residue left over when I was mixing it. As for the grease makeup, I feel like you would have to apply a lot of it on your face to get like that full coverage you're going for. Let's add another layer of the grease. So these are the two next to each other. The grease one is more of what the color I'm going for, while the full coverage makeup is not at all whatsoever what I'm going for. So coverage wise, this one's got good like immediate coverage. It's not completely, I feel like you have to add a few layers. Same for the grease one. The grease one is a little more tacky feeling to the touch. Upon putting it on, it's not the worst thing I've ever felt. Just kind of filmy, you know, so putting on that face, your face is definitely going to be oily after using it, just saying. Like, there's no way of getting out of this without it being oily. Don't use a sponge. I would not recommend using a sponge like I was attempting to do. A sponge, however, for the full coverage, works wonders. I'm adding another layer. Yeah, I would say if you're looking for that full coverage, that one, if you're looking for this color, I would do it. Like Persephone, maybe I'll do a Persephone one. Who knows? But use a sponge for the full coverage, not for the grease. Use your fingers for the grease one. That's gonna work best. Unless you have like brushes, then I would recommend using that. I guess we just gotta do a Water tests now. Actually, I really don't have to do a water test. My biggest worry is transfer, which running my fingers over, I know for a fact I'm gonna have more transfer with this with the grease makeup, and I mean that's annoying, but I planned for it. Yeah, I'm gonna grab my elf spray and see if that does anything, helps any of it. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna spray this on my arm. Let that dry. We'll see how this goes. Okay, two things I noticed right off the bat. The full coverage water activated makeup immediately became watery and started dripping everywhere. The paint started shifting. The coverage overall just started shifting across my arm. The grease, however, did not. It just kind of stayed in place. I am going to rub. I'm using my other hand to rub across my arm and see how this is staying. It is not as bright as it was before, obviously, because I've been rubbing at it. But of course, again, that is with any grease makeup, you're gonna have that happen. The full coverage has stayed pretty much in place after it dried with that setting spray. Honestly, I'm not hating on, trust me, I'm not hating on the water activated full coverage one. Getting the wrong color was my own fault, because this front right here is very deceiving. That shows purple. Mind you, it doesn't say what color it is. So that was my own fault. I played into my hopes. So that's my own fault. The grease makeup does work. It works. There is going to be transfer onto clothing articles. It's going to smudge. You might have to reapply it multiple times, especially if you're going to a con. You're probably going to have to reapply it multiple different times to keep it into place. But it does work. Don't use a sponge though. I learned the hard way. So I wanted to say the last thing for last. And that is this lip stuff. I'm probably gonna have a heck of a time getting this off after I put it on, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on, okay? Because I'm the most excited about this, honestly, because it looks really pretty and I have really high hopes, and I'm hoping it works well, especially if you go to a con. If this has good lasting wear, bright color, like, boy, you're set. Okay, so it comes with a brush, little brush here, okay? And that's going to be for the lip powder. And then I'm just going to assume I apply the lip cream with my finger. Probably not how I'm supposed to do that. And you probably are going to be yelling in your wherever you're sitting or laying down, like, oh no, don't do that. But too late. It's too late for me. That did not go on as I hoped it would. Okay, maybe I will use the lip powder. Or the lip brush. Let's try that. Let's just try it. Nope, this is definitely for the powder. It's not gonna come on. I gotta figure this out. Give me a second. Okay, so after a short bit of time, I am back now and I can show you. As you can see, I got the lip stuff on. The lip shimmer kit, as it's called. Honestly, if I do another coat of it, it is full coverage. It doesn't feel too tacky or anything. I'm not having problems. The glitter went on extremely easy. I didn't have it everywhere. It was not that hard, and honestly, I'm loving it. I think it would be great for ampullus. I think it works well, but let's get a close-up of that. So here it is. I'm loving the coverage. I'm loving it all. You get a nice close-up of my face. Don't you love it? But another, I don't know, another layer, and I think this would work well. So it is the final verdict time. Is this worth the money you're paying? Is it cheap enough for it all? And to that, Let me answer. So for the full coverage water activated makeup, despite it not being the right color, it is worth it. It is full coverage. It's still on. It's still going strong. This is good coverage here, guys. Like, this is good. As for the grease makeup, is it really worth it? I mean, it'll work in a pinch. For the price it's at, it'll work in a pinch. So if you need something, it'll work. If you're looking for like a really good high quality body paint, no, it's not worth it, my dudes. I would not recommend it, but because I'm kind of in a pinch, first time using body paint a lot of times, I mean, it works. Don't use a sponge, as I've said a million times before. Learn from my mistakes, because this was a mistake. Okay, and the lip shimmer kit. I love it. I'm still wearing it. I gotta take it off at some point because I gotta go to bed, but I love it. I'm loving it. It's great. You know, it works really well. And it doesn't feel tacky. I just have to moisturize my lips beforehand so it goes on easier. Maybe get like a lipstick brush or something. I know that they make those. So honestly, in the end, most of these work and worth the price. As I said before, the grease makeup, if it's in a pinch long term, looking for a good high quality one, no. Full coverage one, you're looking for that color, yeah, definitely. It's definitely worth the money. And it's cheap, guys, not that bad. On top of that, that lip shimmer, definitely worth the $7 that I paid. I'm loving it. It's great. It's better than paying like $5 for a single tube of lipstick you're probably only gonna wear once. But I beg to differ. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Keep an eye out for my Ampless cosplay coming up soon, guys. I'm so excited for it. Be sure to check out my TikTok, which is acting out POVs. You can find me easily there. I'll have the link down below in my description. On top of that, if you guys have any suggestions or requests on something I review, feel free to leave it in the comments, my dudes, or just tell me how you feel about the video in general. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye!